This is the story of a boy who learns the trick of duplicating things and then tries to duplicate money. Watch the video till the end. This video is full of entertainment and we have removed all the boring parts. Enjoy. The movie begins with the wizard Merlin telling the story of King Arthur. After King Uther Pendragon dies, Britain falls into chaos as many people want to be king. Merlin creates the magical sword Excalibur to find someone worthy of being king. Arthur pulls the sword from the stone and becomes king. However, his half-sister Morgana Le Fay wants power for herself and tries to use dark magic to take over Britain. Arthur and his knights fight Morgana and banish her to the underworld, where she vows to return when the world is in great danger. But little do they know the real battle is yet to begin. In the present day, 12-year-old Alexander Elliot lives with his mom and goes to a private school. On the bus to school, his friend Betters is being bullied by Lance and Kay. Alex stands up to the bullies and fights Lance even though it gets him in trouble. Alex wants to make the world a better place, believing his estranged father would want him to do so. His mom has told him very little about his father, but Alex thinks of him as a hero. What Alex doesn't realize is that his quest is about to take a dangerous turn. The next day, Lance and Kay chase Alex after school to finish the fight. Alex runs to a construction site where he falls and gets knocked out. When he wakes up, he finds a sword stuck in a stone and manages to pull it out. This sword is Excalibur, and deep in the underworld, Morgana senses that the sword has been found. She starts to awaken and sends her minions to find Alex, but pulling the sword is just the beginning of a much darker journey. Alex shows the sword to Betters, and they realize it's the legendary Excalibur. Alex decides to knight Betters with the sword. Merlin, now in the form of a teenager, senses that Excalibur has been found. He comes to Alex's school, pretending to be a student, to warn him that Morgana will return during the upcoming eclipse. Alex and Betters are scared, but they realize they must stop Morgana. As the eclipse draws near, time is running out for Alex and his friends. That night, a skeletal minion of Morgana attacks Alex at home, but Merlin arrives just in time to save him. However, being in the mortal world after dark is dangerous for Merlin, so he quickly retreats. But with each passing night, Morgana's power grows stronger. The next day, Alex and Betters find Merlin working at a fried chicken shop, where he eats food with magical ingredients to stay strong. Merlin tells them about Morgana's plan to return and take over Britain, which is now in chaos. Alex is reluctant to take on the responsibility, but after seeing a vision of the future if they don't stop Morgana, he agrees to help. He decides to go to the island of Tentacle to find his father, believing he will help them. But the truth about Alex's father may shatter everything he believes in. Alex, Betters, Lance, and Kay go to the construction site where Alex found Excalibur. Alex challenges Lance and Kay to pull the sword from the stone, and when they can't, he pulls it out again, proving he's meant to wield it. The Mort's Mills, Morgana's dark army, attacks them. The group manages to fight them off and escape. They decide to join Alex on his quest to Tentacle to find the entrance to the underworld and stop Morgana. But as they get closer to their goal, the dangers only multiply. The group travels with Merlin to Stonehenge, where they train to become better fighters. Morgana uses her magic to turn Lance against Alex, causing him to break Excalibur during a fight. Alex is upset, but Kay apologizes and explains that they became bullies because the world is harsh. Later, while passing through a swamp, Alex drops the broken sword into the water and summons the Lady of the Lake, who repairs Excalibur. But even with the sword repaired, the greatest challenge still lies ahead. That night, Alex goes alone to find his father, following an address his mom gave him. He meets his Aunt Sophie and learns that his father was an alcoholic who didn't care about him or his mom. The book about King Arthur that Alex thought was from his dad was from his mom. Heartbroken, Alex returns to his friends. Betters cheer him up with a magic trick, and the group continues their journey. The group finds the entrance to the underworld, where they fight Morgana. She transforms into a monstrous creature, but Alex uses Excalibur to stab her, seemingly defeating her. However, when Alex returns home, he realizes that Morgana is still alive because he wasn't honest with his loved ones. But has Morgana really been defeated, or is the final battle yet to come? Alex apologizes to his mom for being angry at her and proves that Excalibur is real by summoning the Lady of the Lake. With his friend's help, Alex convinces the headmistress to rally the students to fight Morgana and her army. The students prepare for battle, and when the eclipse happens, Morgana and the Mortis Mills rise from the underworld. But will their newfound courage be enough to defeat the forces of darkness? In the final battle, Alex fights Morgana and decapitates her, finally defeating her. Merlin says goodbye to Alex and his friends, telling them that they will be needed again in the future. Alex returns Excalibur to the Lady of the Lake, knowing that he and his friends now have a purpose to bring good to the world. Subscribe for popcorn. We are racing towards 500 subscribers.